Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Hot Toys figure of Babydoll from Sucker Punch. Here's a look at the packaging. I really dig the embossed artwork on the blue part of the packaging. One clever and crafty detail is to open the box, you have to undo a little garter strap. Now, the figure that I'm about to review is loose. It was previously displayed, and for some reason, it does not have the map holster or the key with a little necklace. But if I'm given the choice between a Babydoll that's missing a couple pieces or not looking at Babydoll at all, you bet your ass I'm going to check out the Babydoll that's presented to me. Now the figure starts with relaxed palm hands, but comes with 4 extra hands, 2 for holding a sword and 2 for holding a gun. She also comes with a pistol, a sword holster, 2 clips, a machine gun, and this rope for holding the sword holster onto her body. Now up here is where it comes with the little earpiece. It would also come with a black headband, which has already been put on, which saves me the effort, and the key with a little necklace. Down here is where you would find the map holder thing. First we'll take a look at this big old gun, which, like all the Hot Toys figures, comes with a little bullet in it. It also has little moving components, so that's pretty cool. Here's a close-up look at her pistol. And the artwork on the side of the pistol looks pretty cool. She also has a little Japanese cell phone dingly dangler on her gun. Clip is removable, the little bullet in there. Slide it right back in. Now here's a look at her sword. And the sword holster, which I'm sure has a more accurate traditional name. And the sling that holds the holster to her body. And here's a close-up look at the artwork on the sword. It is the mirrored opposite on the other side of the sword. Here are her 2 pistol hands and her 2 sword hands. And here's a close-up look at her 2 extra clips and her earpiece. First of all, it's impressive that this figure can stand on its own. I thought that those high heels would be a setback, but the shoes are surprisingly supportive, it's got good ankle joints, and it's got a good center of balance. Now let's take a look at some of the details of this costume. There's some good sculpting on these shoes. That back leather piece really does read like leather, even though it's just plastic. And for a half second, I thought that strap was a real strap, and then it turns out it is, in fact, sculpted in. The stitching and all-around detail on her belt and holsters is pretty impressive. Well, I hate to disappoint you perverts out there, but her black underoos cover up her butt cheeks. But her thighs do come sculpted with these little butt creases in them, so I guess that's something if you're feeling pervy. Overall, the rest of the sewing and details on the costume turned out pretty good, including the pleating and the buttons on this skirt. One thing that surprised me was the material her skin is made of. Unlike her face and arms and legs, this is made out of some weird, I don't know what the hell, like rubber or latex. All I know is it's like smushy and has a more skin-like surface than all the other parts of the body. Her entire torso is made of this material actually, from the bottom of her butt to the top of her neck. The detail on her face is quite nice, especially the wetness of her lips and the glassiness of her eyeballs. In my opinion, this undeniably looks like Emily Browning, and I think Hot Toys did an amazing job on this face sculpt. Typically with male figures, they don't have to worry about stuff like makeup, but you can tell that with this one, she's got pinkish cheeks and, I don't know, some sort of white silvery stuff around her eyes and eyeshadows and, you know, makeup-y stuff. Yeah, it looks good. Now I typically don't like real hair on these figures, I prefer sculpted hair, but I think on a figure like this, you kind of need to use real hair, and this is one of the few cases where I actually like it. I think they did a great job on her bangs, I think they hang really well, and I think this, the way that the hair has been assembled on the back, I don't know if you want to call it a part or just the way it's stitched in, but it's really, really impressive how they got that to sit and rest. It really does look quite natural. Now the instructions say to thread this underneath the holster and then over the shoulder. Here we go. I recommend that you put that earpiece on before the headband.
Now, I would love to tell all you Sucker Punch fans to go collect them all, but Hot Toys only makes Jamie Chung and Sailor Moon here. But if you are interested in getting this figure, it's a great figure. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.